So I went and saw Widespread Panic at Red Rocks. Uh, I hadn't been to Red Rocks in 34 years. The last time I saw a show at Red Rocks was in 1992. I saw the Allman Brothers there. I was 20 years old. That's a whole different story in itself. When I do my ticket stub pulls, I have that ticket stub. I'll tell that story. But today, Widespread Panic, Red Rocks, the Saturday show. My daughter lives out in Denver. My wife likes to get the whole family together, so we picked up my daughter in Bloomington. My boy still lives at home. He's in high school. We all go out to Denver to get the whole family together, spend a week in the mountains, and have fun. Well, Widespread Panic happens to be there, so my wife and I go on Saturday night to go see Widespread Panic. And we've been hiking all day, and 90 degrees at Red Rocks. We get there around 5. My daughter drops us off, which is a great perk. If you have a daughter who's willing to drop you off and pick you up at Red Rocks in Denver, I highly recommend it. But we're walking up the hill in 90-degree heat to get to, the entrance and then up to the top. And I am not 20 years old anymore, so I felt that. But we get there, we get a good spot, hang out with some great people. Show starts, after a couple hours of hanging out. You open with the takeout, and luckily it was a takeout, like a quiet instrumental first, because my son called just as the show was starting, and he was having trouble with ordering DoorDash with the debit card, and got shut down because it was his phone, my wife's card. We're in Colorado. The bank said, whoa. We get all that straightened out, luckily, because it's a instrumental song that we can kind of hear and do just in time for Wonderin'. They go into Wonderin'. Okay, now we're going. We're Panic show started for us now. Wonderin' is great. Into Little Kin, Rockin', good stuff. Then they play C. Brown. I love C. Brown. It's just like a beautiful, beautiful song about Charlie Brown murdering Lucy. And you take the side of Charlie Brown in this song. It's like, Charlie Brown spoke in class today. That's not exactly how it goes, but I love C. Brown. And then they play Trashy. Now, I like some people think Trashy is a bathroom song. I like Trashy. I have a buddy who really loves Trashy. He gets mad when people are going to the bathroom. Like, oh, he loves Trashy. I like Trashy. I love the line, my 1973 black Led Zeppelin poster, something like that. And I was telling my wife, like, oh, watch, because I know Brian's streaming the show at home right now, and he's gonna send a text in the group text about Trashy, and sure, oh, there it is. he did. What are they going today? Oh, One by One. Good One by One. Mid-set One by One. When they close the set with One by One, you get a lot more screaming out of JoJo and JB. Good People. I love Good People, because I say that all the time. We are the good people. All of us that have been going to shows, not, whatever band you like, we've been going to shows for 30 years. We are the good people. In a Dark Bar, Dark Bar's fine. I don't hate Dark Bar. When they go to Good People, it's coming. But I do like the transition from Dark Bar back into Good People. So that's always good. So like when I'm sitting through Dark Bar for 10 minutes, I know Good People's coming back. So then into Porch Song. Give me a Porch Song any day. Any day. The slow intro, mid-set, closer, opener, I'll take Porch Song anytime. So then that's the first set. Good first set. Having a great time. Sun is out, it's beautiful weather, no clouds in the sky, no chance of hailstorms or anything like that. They were inducting Widespread Panic into the Colorado Music Hall of Fame at the set break. And so there was like people coming up and speaking and stuff, and then JB spoke and some promoters spoke, and then Schools gets up to speak, and he's talking about, first time in Colorado and how much he still loves Colorado, and he's telling the story about one of their buddies that hung around the band when they first were starting, went out to Telluride and sent him this postcard, and the postcard, he starts telling like, oh, like this town is nuts, like breathe the air, like it's basically the lyrics of the song Postcard. It's like, oh, okay, so we got a little postcard origin story. That was cool. And then they don't leave the stage. They all kind of take their places and they go into Postcard, obviously. So that was fun. Into Surprise Valley. Now, I was singing Surprise Valley. We were hiking, and all day I'm like, kiss the mountain air we breathe. And so I'm just like, and this is when the sun is going down and the moon is coming out and the light is just beautiful. And I'm just like out of body experience, like that Surprise Valley Jam. Just totally euphoria for me. Into Climb to Safety. What the fuck? Like, okay, we're not fucking around today. Climb to Safety, one of my favorites. And so, Climb to Safety, the crowd is just, the vibes are great, the crowd is great, back into Surprise Valley, and I'm just like, oh God, I'm just like, just take me away now, I'm done. Then into Traveling Man, which is good, slow things down a little bit, I need to catch my breath. Traveling Man, that's good, okay. Into The Waker, and I'd never seen The Waker before, like definitely not post housing. Like when I first was seeing Widespread Panic back in like 30 years ago, I may have seen The Waker with Mikey doing it, and I didn't know the songs really well at the beginning, but definitely have only been playing it post Mikey a couple years now. And and the thing about The Waker is, I had this old buddy Rager who would like burn CDs like in the early aughts, like when the technology was there, he would just burn like Napster, burn CDs, and he gave me a Widespread Panic, like all of his favorite studio versions of these, like a CD of just like Widespread Panic songs that he liked, and it started with The Waker. So whenever I hear The Waker, I think of Rager, R.I.P. So that's really happy, made me really happy. But then we're gonna do Arlene. They go into fucking Arlene, and that's where I kind of like the edging is over. I fucking lose my shit. I climax, blow my load, figuratively. Literally as well too. It was a jammed out Arlene. What was I supposed to do? But they go into Pilgrims, and so you can enjoy Pilgrims anytime, but with a post-coital glow about you, Pilgrims is like, oh. I was smoking my figurative cigarette, enjoying Pilgrims, when Cheech and Chong's still smoking, when the hotel maid keeps dragging Cheech into the bedroom. They show him the animals. I thought that was the funniest thing ever when I was in 8th grade when I first saw that. That's what's happened to me. They drag, the barmaid drags me at my post-coital glow, and they go into Flatfoot Floozy. Flatfoot Floozy is my favorite. I've never seen a live Flatfoot Floozy. I made a video about how I've been chasing for 30 years. I see a lot of Saturday night shows. Floozy, woozy, woozy on a Saturday night. Never gotten Flatfoot Floozy. Finally got my Flatfoot Floozy. So that was the second set. Encore, they come out, Keep Me in Your Heart for a While, which, at a Dead show, Jerry liked to bring it down. That would have just been the end of the show. Keep Me in Your Heart for a While. But nope, they go into Saint X, and okay. Saint X, I don't think they have closed the shows with that before, but I was like, oh, we're going to get another one. We're going to get another one after Saint X. And then Lawyers, Guns, and Money. So fun, because like, I saw that that done in 2005, hadn't seen them do it again since, until the last Panic show I saw. So I've seen Lawyers, Guns, and Money back to back, in Indy last year, and then this one. So that was my experience seeing Widespread Panic at Red Rocks. I think next year we might miss the kids and have to go visit them again, get them all together to Denver when Widespread Panic happens to be there next year too. Can't wait.